What's happening, everybody? It is your boy Hooda L.K. Y'all know what I do. I present, and today I got a great one for y'all. You know, we've been running his music for a good minute now. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to him for showing up on Father's Day, and happy Father's Day to everyone out there. I'm gonna go ahead and unmute my brother so he can go ahead and get in here and let you know who he is. I'm gonna let him set everything up. This is his episode. You know what I do here. I present. We celebrate. Y'all ready? Go ahead, brother. Let the people know.
Yeah, man, appreciate you for having me first and foremost, man. So happy Father's Day to you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Berto Bartell, man, but y'all can just call me Bartell because I dropped the Berto, man. But for all of y'all who know me, man, y'all just family. So if y'all want to call me Berto, continue to do so, man. CEO of Bourbon Music, you know what I'm saying? So Soul Apostle LLC as well, too. So you know, I'm just a humble spirit, man. That's just out here, you know what I mean? Trying to do what he's supposed to do through the music, man. So yeah, let's get to it.
All right, let's do it. So let's start with all the music, all the creativity stuff. Who is Berto Bartell?
You know, Berto Bartell, man, he's really just an ordinary everybody dude, you know what I'm saying? So really, man, it's just somebody who the same like yourself, we share the same skin as somebody that grew up in a different place, like, you know, the Netherlands or Australia or anywhere else like that, you know what I mean? Just a person who had his own hardships, you know what I mean? Right. Battles with trying to find God's spirituality, you know what I mean? Everything that we all go through, not afraid to talk about, you know what I mean? So I feel like I'm just as I say now, man, I'm just the breath of God living, you know what I mean? So other than that, man, you know what I mean? I keep it short and sweet, man, but you know what I mean? I try to elaborate on some points, but I feel like, you know, what's understood ain't got to be explained. You know what I mean? But just a genuine dude, man. I just try to be genuine with all people, you know what I mean? Just try to appreciate life for what it is, because I know what loss is, you know what I mean?
Facts. I feel you. Me too. Definitely. So definitely, I think your visual went out, but it came back in just now. But
sorry about that.
Oh, you good. You good. Yeah, IBJ. I'm sorry, I'm calling him out, but either way. Okay, I hear you. Anyway, with the music, what inspired you to do your music the way you do it? Because you have your own style, you have your own sound. Like,
appreciate that.
Can't be you can hear a Bartell track and be like, if you know of your music, that's Bartell. If you don't know of the music, you're gonna say, who is that? Let me get a copy. You know what I mean? Either way.
You said what gave me that, or what
kind of music? Like, basically, what kind of music did you grow up on to come out with the output that you put out? Because you don't put out, you know, like you picked up this here and picked up that there and put it together and made Bartell. How did that, you know what I'm saying, transpire?
So, man, I grew up listening. So I'm from the Bay Area, so I'm from Berkeley, California. You know what I mean? Okay. Cluster City, Oakland, Richmond, Vallejo. Shout out to the whole Bay. You know what I mean? That's where I'm born and raised from. So, you know, Oakland has a lot of influence, and you know, obviously, like, he's from New York, man, but he was like reborn in Oakland. You feel what I'm saying? It was Pac, man. So I listened to a lot of Pac growing up, even though I was like real young. You feel what I mean? Because in a sense, man, his music raised me, as a lot of people would say. You know what I mean? Because I grew up without a father, all that type of stuff like that. So I learned a lot, or I grew a lot through music. You know what I mean? Expressing all the things like that. And I mean, I ain't really go to other routes as like people went to school and all that type of stuff like that. It was just more of like I just pinned my expression. You know what I'm saying? And so I listened to him, but man, I grew up with my third generation aunt, you know what I mean? So she used to listen to like a lot of Isley Brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She listened to the OJs, you know what I'm saying? Like the Four Tops, like I mean, like Stevie Wonder, like all that, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, like all them names, you know what I mean? I can tell you all them stories, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, basically, man. So I had a real good base of like some of my favorite artists are like, you know, instrumentalists, like Eddie Hazel, you know what I mean? Plays guitar, you know what I'm saying? Like I was a fan of like, he like played for like George Clinton, Funkadelics and stuff like that. Okay. You know what I mean? So like one of my favorite albums is like, Man, I'm learning how to play the guitar right now, man. So you know, I might go by Bartell Hendrix later on. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that. Hey, round of applause for that shit. I gotta give you a round of applause, bro. That's beautiful.
I've always been diverse, man. California's diverse, man. So I mean, I was listening to like the East Coast when they was funking with us heavy and all that type of stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I just listen to anybody who I just genuinely felt a nudge or a touch to. So you know what I mean? I was just like Jurassic 5. You know what I mean? It's just like so many.
Jurassic 5, bro. Yeah. You back there? Yeah. So, I haven't heard any of today's techniques used towards your music, such as auto-tune and la 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 la, you know, the extra stuff they're adding. What keeps you away from that, man? I hate those things, by the way. Just saying, I hate that. But you know what I'm saying? I love to hear passion out of the artist. So I don't like to hear the auto-tunes and all that extra shit.
Man, you know what's crazy? So what it is I used to be like, I just don't like, so I used to spend a lot of money going to different producers. You know, that's no shot to whoever, because if I spent money with you, I mess with you. But I just used to be
good. Yeah.
I spent a lot of money messing with people. You know what I'm saying? And then it'd be like every time that they did my vocals, I would still come back and be like, man, I don't really like it. You know what I'm saying? After I like listened to it, all the stuff like that. Because they always did something where they was putting this type of auto-tune, like type of stuff on there to like, I like to lay like multiple layers on my vocals. You know what I'm saying? So, but they would never like follow me in a sense of being like, nah, this is just another added local to add depth of like how I'm trying to like express it versus like I'm not trying to have it something that you like throw this mechanical stuff on. Yeah. So I just basically took it, you know, upon myself to be like, well, shit, I want to create my shit like how I want to create it, and I want it to sound how I hear it in my head. You know what I'm saying? And how it comes from my heart. You feel what I'm saying? So it was just more of like I didn't go that route because I was just like, I'm just gonna learn how to like make my vocals work like that in a sense, you know what I'm saying? So
it works.
Try to make it melody, you know what I mean, and add an instrument on the track, you know what I mean? All cohesive, you know what I mean?
Right. So we better get in.
I'm glad that you feel it like that, bro.
Oh, yeah, bro. Definitely, man. I pay attention. I love music before anything else, and after that, music's first, always. So we got Yearn. We about to get into it. Set this up for us, man. Did you make the beat? Are you just are the artists on it? Like who you working with?
So this beat got made from who made this? D Artiste, you know what I mean? You can look him up, but he got a lot of bangers. I met him off of YouTube, you know what I mean? Okay. And I built a kind of a relationship with him as far as being like, bro, let me know when you drop some stuff that you know what I mean? Because I like music, you know what I mean? So this was like a song that I got from him. Well, I heard it from him on like YouTube, and then I was just like, man, I love this thing. So I just did a song with my soul sister, Kiana. You know what I mean? She go with My Heavy Music. That's my soul sister. Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying?
Shouts out to her. Definitely.
So we just did the song and made, you know, it's called Yearn because it's basically like the things you yearning for in life, you know what I mean, with a different perspective on it, you know what I mean? So some soulful bourbon, this type music. The reason it's called bourbon music is because I like soulful shit to hit you hard like a stiff drink, you know what I mean?
Hey, I like that. Good answer. That's smooth. Yeah. I like that. So right now, you know who I am. I'm Hooda L.K. I'm presenting your boy Bartell right here on War Stories Radio Live, the station you show love, you get love. And this right here is Yearn, and we're going to get back with y'all in 10 minutes.
Sometimes get run around, no matter where you turn, fruit you give make up for me, my soul has to deserve. Night sometimes get run around, no matter where you turn, fruit you give make up for me, my soul has to deserve.
Stay mindful of what you think, stay mindful of what you think, stay mindful of what you think. Cause thoughts break the heart, break the heart, break the heart, break the heart, break the heart. Still gotta keep it together, that's till you part, that's till you part. So it goes, lay you down the water, the thorns just for living sake of the rose. We were made to engage in conflict as far as engagement goes, but you either a knife that cuts or become the needle that sews. As it is. If love a sickness, patience, the remedy. Give love a sickness, patience, the remedy. Be courageous with every breath, with every breath, with every breath, with every breath, with every breath. No life is useless when one is afraid of death. You walk alone, herd with the cattle, but be mindful, show it straight through it, soon war, soon the battle, battle. One nigga starving don't make you weak, but learn when the legs don't walk, then it is the stomach don't eat.
Life give you these runarounds, the heart go where it yearns. Fruit you give, leaf falling season, you get what you earn. Life give you these runarounds, the heart go where it yearns. Fruit you give, leaf falling season, you get what you
earn. Never go cold in your high pursuit. A fruitless tree still known by its fruit. Seeds grow stunted from growth stunted at root. Don't be. Once bit, twice shy. Sleep dogs lie. Sleep dogs lie. No matter how lost a soul, there's a path to find it. No knowledge is only worth the value of actions behind it. Actions behind. Start with money on my mind, now all I'm thinking is dollar signs. As pennies for my thoughts, keep out of the stress of mine. Broken hearted, cause I'm all slightly retarded. Keep trying to blow myself up, thinking what shall I be martyred? Is it money, fame, family, the closest friends? Imprisoned in my soul, see I'm just living through the pen. For myself I had to defend, it was easy, it's still a starve, never break. But you sometimes been scarred more than these punkers carve. Every day's Halloween, Lord.
I'm singing demons.
Voices in my head, far from quiet, they keep screaming, think I'm going schizophrenic, switching up like I'm bipolar. Revved up like an engine, I got a high motor.
So when they gas me up in hopes I tank out, don't let me peel off, don't have mercy on those who burn out. Times come to leave my mark like tired skins. I'm built for the road like steering wheels, I can handle it. Persistent like Seaman, swimming upstream on.
Fighting against the current, dying of birth, but I believe I'm sick as really be mine. On any given Sunday, sifting through the week, you guaranteed to shine Sunday.
Or maybe someday, when it's all said and done, know that there's no peace without a peace, I keep a smoking gun. So when I let shots for my third eye, it's my time to come. And if life's a, you know, the slider maker, give me some.
Trying to make it come through, doing what I want to. Gotta keep it real and tell you how I feel. Put it all in motion, spin it from my soul, son. Do it for the legacy.
You gotta overtake a champ just to overcome, be victorious. To make it to the other side, see the spores are glorious. Travel from out the golden state, lonely path of the warriors. Cause my belief in God is as B.I.G. as notorious. I know it's from the higher when your soul become the lighter. When your spirit catch a spark from another trial by fire. That's testing your conviction of the word you mention. You either pass the test or you fail to complete the mission. All these grown men with juvenile thoughts, you kids ridiculous. No matter how innocent, they let no crime victimless. They place you up on the stand instead have you sit with this, to sacrifice your life for 3 strikes and get no hits with this. I chose to skip the blocks on the court and run the field for green, had to switch in my sport. Cause most niggas hanging over them corners just end up getting lynched. So I switch modes on like Marshawn up in the trench.
Try to make it come through, doing what I want to. Gotta keep it real and tell you how I feel. Put it all in motion, spin it from my soul, son. Do it for the legacy, longevity. Yeah, yeah. Keep fighting, I'ma keep fighting. Survival, all of these trials, I'ma keep rising. Keep fighting, I'ma keep fighting. Survival, all of these trials, I'ma keep rising.
Bartell.
And we All right. And we are in this mother with your boy, Bartell. And I am Hooda L.K. I'm presenting. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan already. He already know what's good, and I'm bringing him back in. Go ahead, brother. Let us know about that longevity, man. Like, that's a deep track.
The one that just the one you about to play, longevity, or the one or Yearn?
That just went off.
Longevity.
Both of them. Yeah.
Woo, longevity. That's like the intro to who I am. You know what I'm saying? So it's more of like trying to put my life in a nutshell, basically. You know what I'm saying? Just to give people a, you know what I mean, a story to kind of get to know me, my stompings, where I'm from, everything like that. That's why I put that Marshawn Lynch line up in there. You know what I mean? Much love to everybody. Did it big. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, I had on that song, who was it? Just G was on there. You know what I mean? It was mixed by my boy B9 Brian Roundtree. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? Eat My Music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Just G. Yeah, it's my dude. So yeah, that's that track. And TK the Poet was on there. She did some backgrounds on there for me.
Yeah, I heard her. Hey, she was killing it. Hey,
yeah.
I heard her. Yeah.
She didn't even sing, and I was just like, come on, man, just lay me a couple vocals on there, just a little bit. So she came through and then surprised you, boy, one time. You know what I mean? But you know, outside of myself, though, man, I just want people to, if y'all listen, I mean, whoever really listens to music, you know what I mean? I just want people to really understand, like, you know what I mean? This isn't like, you know, I don't know, man. It's no facade. I mean, it ain't no, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be nobody. I'm not trying to be, you know what I mean? And I really, basically, like all this stuff going on in the world today, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to evolve as people, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? And
these
really,
are facts.
In cohesion, like we always say we gonna do, you know what I mean? But then when the time get here, you know what I mean?
It's separated.
Prove different, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just try to, you know what I mean? Really, man, it's like, you know what I mean? You know, I feel like I just be walking with God, man. So I was really be just trying to like talk to people out of love in that sense. You feel what I'm saying? So that's really what the song was about, man. You know what I mean? So I just speak how I speak. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. Now let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any new time, like this era artists that you listen to, like out there?
Man, like, so honestly, man, I really don't listen to many people just because, you know, creatively, like sometimes subconsciously, like they type of stuff can seep into you, you know what I'm saying? And then it'd be like, damn, man, you know, actually like writing no shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, so but I mean, it's people I'm a fan of, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like the characters of people, you know, like the baby, you know what I mean? All that type of stuff. People be energetic, you know what I mean? That's what I mean. It's supposed to have energy and all the different things like that or whatever. But I mean, the people who I'm a fan of is like, I would really, outside of J. Cole, really ain't too many people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, J. Cole get busy, don't he?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I like Joey Badass, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Joey Badass get busy.
You know?
Yeah.
Triple X.
KD get busy. KD. Kendrick Lamar. Why do I keep calling him KD though? I don't know. But Kendrick Lamar. K-Dot. There we go. Okay, that's why I say KD. Okay.
But outside of that, man, I still just listen to old albums, and I support everything the Bay though, like, you know what I mean, and people out here that I know in that, you know what I mean? So, But outside of that, I really don't listen to too much. But I still listen to E40. You know what I mean? Too Short.
Oh man, yeah.
I mean,
Godfathers.
nobody know about like the Killer Tays and the San Quins and just the whole bunch.
I know all that.
So, I mean, I
know
listen to all that. You know what I mean?
know Messy Marv. I know all that, bro.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
I love music. I love music.
Yeah,
and I love the West scene was
Yeah.
kind of like my thing back
Yeah.
in the day. I loved the West Coast.
Yeah.
Heavy. And New York, but I liked it the West Coast the most out of all the music because they didn't give a fuck. They said what they said, and they was sliding on motherfuckers, and you know what I mean, real shit, not buck 50 in the face. You talking about goddamn, you know what I'm saying, some other shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like Brother Lynch hung type shit. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, real talk. Yeah,
stabbed in nuts and guts, motherfuckers. What? Come on, man. Really? Talking about killing babies and shit? Oh, man. That was beautiful art. I'm sorry. It's bad, but it's beautiful art.
I mean, hey, Eminem made what? I'ma kill you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, facts. You don't want to fuck with me, girls too.
Right.
You know what it's like me. Yeah. Hey, facts.
You know what I mean? So
love it.
Do it.
Love it. Yes. Hell yeah. So, what make you take the positive route though? Why? You know what I'm saying? I don't hear you killing motherfuckers, which is a good thing. You shouldn't want to kill motherfuckers.
Because it's not. I mean, well, one man, I got. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no knock to anybody who out there doing whatever they got to do in the real way. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate how you got to eat and survive, whatever. The whole thing is just, you know what I mean? I just grew up in a real place with real people where I saw real things. So, you know what I mean? I grew up fast, you know what I mean? I had a lot of death when I was young. So, like, I mean, like, I was giving you like a little background. So, like, stuff that I talk about, man, it might be on some of these songs, but maybe not. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know my father, you know what I'm saying? Mom was a crackhead. Like, you know what I mean? I was like on some Pac shit, like born incarcerated. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you give me a Pac's kind of feel, but you don't sound like Pac, but you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I know I don't want to sound like nobody, but I know I got a lot of influence by him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get a Pac like, yo, this dude, he speaks different, like revolutionary shit, but more of a positive, looking from every side of the angle. You know what I'm saying? Speak for everybody.
True shit. His mom, man, before she passed, the Feeny man wrote me this letter, and I got it laminated to this day, man. And she was just like, "Thank you for being keeper of the words and all that type of stuff like that." Because I was just like the biggest Pac fan, and just like it was like crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful, yo.
I don't believe in fake shit, man, because I done seen like the consequences of the real stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I mean. And like, for example, I mean, since I'm on your show, we might as well just talk since you said I could be free. You know what I'm saying?
Freely,
I mean, like,
brother, freely.
For example, like, you know what I mean? It's like, let's you heard, I don't even do listen. Like, it's just
go ahead.
It's
Let
like
it out.
they say, man, like, it's like Pac said, man, before, man, and it's a quote that people use a lot of times, man. It's like the realest people get the fakest love. You feel what I'm saying? And then the fakest ones get like the most love. You know what I mean? The real way. Nice. And then it'd be like, but it's like, look how much stuff is backwards. Like, you can talk about like hip hop and hustling. You know what I mean? Rap is generally regarded around selling drugs, being real, this, that, and the other, snitching or whatever. We all know who done did whatever he done did. You know what I'm saying? He come back out. He got all this type of stuff like that. But then it's like comical now because now it's like he getting other people to shut up. Who was the ones that was talking to him about being a snitch, this, that, and the third. You feel what I'm saying? But now he like, shit, okay, I done really went through this process. I know why the fuck I done did it. Now I'm calling y'all out. And they can't say shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit like that. You know what I mean?
How you feel about snitches though?
I don't give a fuck about snitches, man. I just because at the end of the day, man, I feel like if you really been in certain situations and you really seen certain things, every movie's a reflection of life in some sort of type of way, all that type of stuff like that. You already know how it's gonna play out with certain type of people. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
You already know why you done went into the situation for which you done did. Not really. If you really own it, can't really too many people pull the wool over your eye. You know what I'm saying? I feel we in turn like seduce ourselves into believing what it is that we want to see versus what's shown mostly. You know what I mean? So
would we ever, being that you're a peaceful brother, would we ever get a Tekashi featuring Bartell track?
Nah,
ever?
Nah, because nah.
I had to make a joke, guys.
Hey, I mean, real talk. If I ever met that man in person, you know, I talk to him like a man and I tell him why. You feel me? And that's just my, that's just my thing. But I listen. Would
you write a verse for him? if he asked you to and he paid you some money?
Nah. Cause
50 grand for a verse.
He couldn't rap one of my verses. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Fair enough. Yeah.
He couldn't, you know what I'm saying?
He wouldn't word the words right. The words wouldn't. Yeah, I get you.
Don't even fit his persona like that. You know, right. I mean, whatever. Get money, let him do his thing. I mean, it is what it is. Much love to everybody. Like I say, getting it. He done figured out a business, but my whole thing is it's just more like the principles. You know what I'm saying? People always talk about they live by certain street codes or whatever, but you know, when it comes being proven to that, then
facts. So okay, no
I'm the man. I'm just a man of principles and stature. You feel me? So
would you do a song with Snoop Dogg?
Of course.
But they say he won too though. They say he snitched too now.
But look, my thing ain't about he snitched or whatever, all that type of stuff like that. Mine is just like some people just clowns, you know what I'm saying? And that type of energy just ain't my energy, you know what I'm saying? I ain't calling him a clown, but
he dressed with a weird hair, so yeah.
If I did that, it'd be buffoonery, you know what I'm saying? So like I couldn't even I should be hyped at a performance if I did that. You know what I mean? Like I gotta feel T.I. I like Girl Hustle, man. You know, I'll fuck with
T.I. He a snitch.
I mean, you know, listen, like
you got a Crime Stoppers commercial, brother.
You got. I feel like it's like you know, we are ignorant to age till it happened to you type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So right. I feel like until you're really in a situation to where it's like you really got to weigh some shit. Like, all right, listen, I could be facing 45. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Would you take it though? Would you take your 45? Would you take your 45?
But I'm not gonna put myself. I would, but I'm not gonna put myself
out there to do that shit.
I would, but I'm not gonna put myself in position for it because you know what I mean. If I really don't want to do it, then I ain't gonna do it.
Fact.
It's like fighting somebody. You know what I mean? People don't fight no more. You know what I mean?
Sadly, they don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't craft in my hand game and my wrestling and all this, and nobody wants to let me use it on them.
You know,
UFC, you can know karate, kung fu. If you ain't Bruce Leroy catching bullets with your teeth, you ain't shit. You know what I mean? Period. I don't care how good a nigga can throw his hands.
Listen, on everything.
Not anymore. Now you got to be able to be Bruce Leroy. You got to catch bullets with your teeth. Show enough.
It's blind out here. Yeah, exactly.
It's ugly, bro. I hate that shit. But you know, it's like. So how do you? What would you tell the youth about that though? Like we back on the snitching, because these are generational people of the music game that have had that tagged on them all the way from Uncle Snoop. He was the first.
Right.
Then came T.I. He was next, King of the South. And now we got Clown Boy Tekashi. That's right. 3. And out of the 3, you'll only do tracks with 2. Is it because they're older than Tekashi?
Nah.
I want the independent world to do a song with Tekashi. Somebody. No, I'm messing around. I don't give a shit. Really, I don't care that he snitched. It don't bother me because he's not my friend.
It don't bother me either. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. I'm not saying I wouldn't do a track with him because he snitched. I'm saying I wouldn't do a track with him just because out of all 3 of them, his energy is the most
corny.
You know, it's the most far off. You know what I mean? And I get creative people work for people or people work for people, you know, for money and all that. If I just don't resonate with you, you know what I'm saying? Then I just, you know what I mean? And like, I can't look at him on screen and be like, all right, yeah, I fucks with cuz. Like, you know what I mean? I don't. I mean, I always respect somebody for making it and doing what they doing off of it. You feel what I'm saying?
Back when he was doing Gummo and all them other Kudas and all that. And
I was never a fan.
I
just never believed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I just never believed it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't see why it's just a surprise now. You know what I mean?
So what would you tell the youth? What would you tell the youth about the snitching?
I mean, I just tell them.
Think about it now. Think about it. Snoop Dogg, his snitching wasn't really snitching, I guess. I don't know, because he didn't really snitch. To me, when the situation come out, it doesn't look like he snitched. T.I. I know snitched for sure. Tekashi is a well-known snitch for sure.
Right.
Snoop Dogg is still questionable. So you get Snoop Dogg. You can have Unc. He might still be. I mean, that's allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But the other 2, what would you tell the youth about snitching, man? The dudes was sleeping with his old lady, man. The dudes was fucking him over while he was on tour trying to get money for them. He never did none of the crimes that they were doing. He did crimes, but he never did those. And he's a pervert. That you can't let go away. I have good daughters. He's a pervert. He's past a pervert. He's a child molester. He had a young lady in his video. He was slapping her butt. He did all kind of things. And somebody was sexing that young lady during that video shoot or afterwards, for sure.
I'm sure. I mean, listen, I would tell the youth of today, you be mindful, you know what I'm saying, first and foremost, and know, just be aware and have knowledge of
who you fucking with.
That's it. You know, yeah. and if you really want to walk a certain lifestyle, you got to commit to it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he lucky he ain't dead, and that's just, you know, I mean,
facts. I kept saying somebody gonna get that boy. That was before he snitched.
It's really a blessing.
Before he snitched, when he was talking about no checking in shit. Oh man, somebody's gonna get this dude. Nobody got him.
But I tell them what they need to pay attention to is that now, no matter how much money he got, no matter how much fame, no matter how much clout or whatever, you know what I mean, wherever he can go, he gonna always have to look over his shoulder, and that's what you don't want to have to do in any situation. Is to look over your shoulder. So, you know what I mean. I don't advocate, you know what I mean, you know, a lot of violence or whatever. But at the same time, if you're in a situation to where like that, you know, you gotta commit.
You know eat that shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we got this heaven. We got this heaven featuring Just G. G. Am I saying it right? Just G?
Yes, Just G, like J.
Just
it's
G.
kind of
okay.
Just G, like J-U-Z. You know what I
mean? Right. No T. So I'm trying to keep the T off.
Yeah,
just
no T.
just G. It rhymed with T. G. T. Yeah. So like okay. You said it. Just G. Salute to you, fam. The song's still hot. How did that come about though?
Heaven came about just because I was looking for like an outro track to the project, and then I always was like, man, I always wanted to put Pac on the song, you know what I mean, and just have it like that, you know what I mean.
Damn, sure did too.
You know, much love, man. So, it just really came about, and it's just really like, you know, I feel like, sometimes, I mean, a lot of times, man, you can just. We get good experiences in life, but a lot of times what we deal with can, you know, feel hellish. You know what I mean? So it's just like a lot of times you got to like reach out and extend through hell to touch heaven. You know what I'm saying? Ready to get there. So it's just like basically a track that was just more of like, you know what I mean? We all just, you know, angels with broke wings trying to mend them and get back to where we're trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? Cause
beautiful message.
That's basically where the track came from. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. So y'all know what it is. I am Hooda L.K. I am presenting your boy Bartell. This is beautiful. This is beautiful because it's so peaceful. The vibes, the dude's whole aura is just magical, man. Y'all gotta, man. I love that I get to interview people I'm a fan of. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of. Facts. We're about to get into this heaven with your boy Bartell and Just G. I got it. I had to practice, but I got it. Right here on War Stories Radio, the station you show love, you get love. Make sure when y'all see this, subscribe, like, share, comment on YouTube. Yes, do that because it is visual. It's just not live to y'all. And the radio listeners, definitely show that love and support. Y'all go check out my man Bartell here. Get into his music because it is a treat for sure. So we're going to start this bad boy off with heaven right here. Told you where you at. You know what we do.
So I'm not saying I'm Jesus, but I'm saying that we go through that type of thing every day. We don't part the Red Sea, but we walk through the hood without getting shot. You know what I mean? We don't turn water to wine, but we turn motherfucking dope fiends and dope heads into profitable citizens into society. You know what I mean? We turn money. We turn words into money. You know what I mean? What greater gift can there be? So I believe God blesses us. I believe God blesses those that hustle, those that use their mind, and those that overall are righteous.
Fathered by the fatherless, from the bottom of bottomless. So trying to reach the top from down under, that should be obvious. It's No mishap that you broke and remain intact. When they throw to feed you the wolves, just come back the leader of pack. To be exact, your pain matters, matter of fact. But you either rise with the hits or succumb to pressure, relapse. So you don't gotta meet you in when you slipping, no, not at all. Cause you can catch yourself when you stumble before you fall, right? Back against the wall, right? But when you're backed on the wall, you know you can't fall, right? Cause that wall you back don't help you to stand tall, right? Yeah, so know it's alright. Alright is the right that's given, it's alright, that's all resolved right. When you standing right with resolve, know that when it's hot in the kitchen, you cook to find your resolve. When that skillet heat start to sizzle, you either pop or dissolve. High as the reverend, staring at the sky, wonder will I touch heaven? High as the reverend, staring at the sky, wonder will I touch heaven? Lord, will I touch heaven? I will. High as the reverend, staring at the sky, wonder will I touch heaven? So who's higher than I? Under the high, I'm under most high, most high, most high, most higher. In the heights of the high, high in the higher heights above heights that are higher. That's the highest, the heights, high in the highest, under highest, the highest. My high higher than most. That's no slight in the slightest. No bragging, no boast. No pun is intended. I ascend till ascended, till ascended, in ascended ascension. In sky above sky, in suspended suspension. My suspension suspended, suspended suspension. Suspended out of suspension, suspended. Steady ticked with the talk, my clock and clock time. In order to raise it down from the life of my lines. Learn you gotta give chase when your runner's running down. Cause they rather celebrate fumbles than praise your touchdowns. High as the reverend, staring at the sky, wonder will I touch heaven? High as the reverend, staring at the sky, wonder will I touch heaven? Lord, will I touch heaven? I will. High as the reverend, staring at the sky, wonder will I touch heaven? High as the reverend, high as the reverend. Will I touch heaven? High as the reverend, staring at the sky, wonder will I touch heaven? Will I touch heaven? Will I touch heaven? Lord, will I touch heaven? High as the reverend, staring at the sky, wonder will I touch heaven?
I ain't know something like that.
It's love for sale. Love for sale. Love. It's love for sale. Love. It's love for sale. And my heart paid the cost. Found in you that my emotions get lost. Sacrifice for you is gained in the loss. My passion bleed for you like Christ on the cross. Love for sale. It's love for sale. And my heart paid the cost. I found in you that my emotions get lost. Sacrifice for you is gained in the loss. My passion bleed for you like Christ on the cross. It's love for sale. It's love for sale. And my heart paid the cost. Found in you that my emotions get lost. Sacrifice for you is gained in the loss. My passion bleed for you like Christ on the cross. It's love for sale. It's love for sale.
There's a weather song to embrace the rain when the storms will come. But it's this place in your heart's my home. This is only you. This is love for soul.
Know what I feel for you, I felt for no other. Love you as much as my sister, that's right, as much as my brother. You only second to one, second to none. But you knew that already, ain't saying nothing they knew. True. No years few, no way, no loving like us. Ain't no loving like us. Countless of stars, so ain't no fade in the pain. No erasing the scars. I know we come to some blows. The highest highs and the lows. So to the end of forever, you have my heart. Not even the grave can separate what we brought from apart. There's two souls in a lock from the spirit. Written in crazy love, both driven with drive to spirit. To see the gift of your presence is such a sight to behold. Forever bold in our fortune, cause fortune favors the bold. Never still in our image, we steady breaking the mold. To see the gift of your presence is such a sight to behold. Forever bold in our fortune, cause fortune favors the bold. Never still in our image, we steady breaking the mold.
What's the price of love? It's a gift for the soul. To walk this life with you is a treasure to hold. If I share apart, it's my spirit to hold. To the earth, there is no love for self, cause it's soul.
Keep me whole. What's love without existence? Love without resistance. Love without existence. A faith without persistence. Faith without persistence. Hope without resistance. Hope without resistance. Love. My one and only. Never place one above thee. Never place one another. Not another. Always forever. Always in my heart. You are my heart. My ignition to start.
The love I get to embrace the rain knowing the storms will come. What's the value made? This is only you. This is love for soul.
And my heart paid the cost. Found in you that my emotions get lost. Sacrifice for you is gained in the loss. My passion bleed for you like Christ on the cross. Love for sale. It's love for sale. And my heart paid the cost. Found in you that my emotions get lost. Sacrifice for you is gained in the loss. My passion bleed for you like Christ on the cross. It's love for sale. And my heart paid the cost. Found in you that my emotions get lost. Sacrifice for you is gained in the loss. My passion bleed for you like Christ on the cross. It's love for sale. It's love for sale. Love.
I'm presenting. Oh, hold on. I got the music going. Hold on. Let me stop that. Yes. I'm sorry. We was vibing so hard. We was going into the last track, but we're going to save that for y'all because we got more. Mr. Bartell right here. Let's go ahead and get into what else we got. You know what I'm saying? Being that we just listened to Love for Sale, set that up for us, man. Where did that come from?
Man, I had this girl at the time, you know what I'm saying? And I thought she
shout out to B-Funk in the chat too, man. Give the brother a good shout out. He's in the chat actually. And hey, B-Funk, this is going to be our guest judge. I'm about not to get off your interview. I'm sorry.
No, dude, come on, do it. I'm hyped. Plug it. Yeah.
Mr. Bartell has took on the role of he will judge non-biasly, even though B-Funk is from the West Coast too. Just remember this. And he also has in his track a sample from Tupac.
Hey.
I'm sorry, B-Funk. I ain't gonna tell all of it, bro.
I'm gonna be unbiased there. I got it, though. I'm still biased. I got it.
He is from the West Coast. He loves the West. If you hear him, he is the West. Like right, he got the talk and all.
Okay.
Like he's pure. He's from South Central. He's West Adams' finest. LA stand up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what he always say. You know what I mean? Fact. Word. But salute to that brother. But yeah, tomorrow that goes down. But okay, now we were talking about battles. But we're doing Love for Sale. My bad. I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, you straight, man. Love for Sale was just with somebody at the time. You know, I thought they was the one. You know what I'm saying? And so it was just more of like we was going through a hard time, like a breakup. You know what I mean? In between, like before the final one or whatever. And I had made this song. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, I just felt it. You know what I mean? And that's how I really felt. But you know what I mean? So I made the song. You know what I mean?
Word.
It ain't work out, but you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know, the
song did though.
Yeah, right.
If it wasn't for that would be a beautiful song.
So I'll take it. Yeah.
I love that type. See, I like people that make songs because it has something to do with what they're going through. They don't just randomly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now I'm an emotional dude, man. I might have a like stoic type of look, man, but you know what I mean. I think deeply, you know what I mean. So I mean, I
That's
feel
good.
like,
That's
but I
good.
just put it out for music. You feel me? So
That's good
other than
shit.
that, man, I'm just, hard face. No, I'm just like,
Now we were talking about battle rap actually. But since we're in the artist mode, name your best 2 diss tracks. Since you're going to be the judge, I want to see how your judging works. Who did you give it to? Jay-Z or Nas?
oh, you talk? What you mean? You
Ether,
talking about Ether?
take over.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on,
take
bro.
over.
That's no question.
Ether.
Man, listen, Jay paid to take down Ether. That's how you know who won.
Okay.
Bet over. You know what I mean? Ether dead. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
gave it to Jay-Z.
Wow. How? Is that because you're a fan? I mean, I get it.
No.
I'm a fan of Jay-Z too.
Not really, because a lot of things Nas was saying wasn't facts. Jay-Z was saying all facts. I'm just saying. He did look like a camel. I give him that. But he said compared to Beans, you're whack. Beans is dope. But Jay-Z is dope too. You can't say Beans is, you can because music is a preference type, is what you feel. But nah, you're not gonna say Jay-Z whack like if it wasn't for Beans, that wouldn't be no goddamn Jay. Come on.
Let me. All right, let me. I mean, listen. If I ever meet Jay, I'm gonna be like, hey man, hey, what's up? Big homie.
Right.
But
Fair enough.
I'm just conversating. But I'm saying like, you got to put in you got to remember the context of time of when that diss record came out and where both of their careers was at. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be honest. Like when I grew up, I was listening to Beans more than I was listening to Jay because Beans was that dude to me. You feel what I'm saying?
Dope, so I said, he is dope.
I mean, you get what I'm saying. So when that happened at that time, you said he didn't have facts, but it was like at that time, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It was a fact.
Yeah, you feel me? Because I was like, shit, Beans is the truth and the reason. You feel me? So I mean,
I may can give you that argument. It is preference, but you got a good argument. I'll say that. Excuse me.
But Ether, man, Ether was so disrespectful, man. Like, I get. Listen,
did you hear the takeoff, man? Did you listen to the words?
I did.
Takeoff,
AI, all that, I get it. A better one would even be. I remember that Jada, when Jada and Beans was dissing each other was crazy too.
Oh, woo.
Feel me? Now, who you took in that? Oh yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I like Jada. I love Jada. Jada is ill, but he's not my favorite locks. So I had to give it to Beans. Yeah, he's not my favorite. Sheik Luch is my favorite. Yeah, I love Sheik. Sheik is unorthodox than a motherfucker and just
okay.
Say, let's see. Let me see something that he say. He say, shit. Look here, dickhead. I'm not big. No, you not Big Red. I'm no heartbeat. I make your heart stop beat. No, I make. Damn, I can't remember. It's called a song called "Excuse Me, Sonny." It's called "Excuse Me." For the words that I say, it's just this feeling in my heart. It's like a sample. It made me want to talk this way. And then he come in and say that. I can't remember how it started off, but yeah, Sheik is my favorite for sure. Jada lost to Beans for sure. Jada lost to 50. Okay, now we're gonna get on this one. Who, if 50, they've been doing them battle joints, where like Babyface went against Teddy Riley.
Yeah. I've been watching them things.
Who you gave it to?
With Teddy Riley?
Teddy Riley and Babyface. Who you?
Listen, I don't know. I'm still split.
Really? Me too. Okay, Jill Scott.
To be honest with you, like
Erykah Badu. Jill Scott and Erykah Badu. Who you gave it to?
See, I gave it to Erykah Badu just because I personally just like
love her shit.
I just love her shit. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of Jill Scott though, but I
gave it to Jill Scott because I knew the songs that Erykah was playing, but the ones that she played that I didn't know, I wasn't like, man, I gotta go check that. The ones Jill Scott played that I didn't know, I was like, ooh, I gotta go check that out. So I had to give it to Jill. I mean, but much respect to the queen. Erykah Badu is
listen.
The fact that listen to this. The song with the roots, if you were worried about where Jill Scott wrote that shit.
Right.
That was Jill Scott wrote that shit.
Right.
Bro,
but that's why but like as like to bounce back even between and the segue, like that's why it was so hard between Teddy Riley and Babyface, because it's like,
Facts.
how many songs can you? I mean, listen, you can point. I got this over here. Yeah, I know. I wrote this one too. I went to a Babyface concert, and the first half of his performance for like an hour, he was doing all the songs that he wrote for other people, not
other
even
people.
the songs that he did. You know what I mean? And I was just like, damn, he did these too.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, damn. I'm getting excited now, like I was there. Goddamn. Hey,
Listen,
talking, bro. I would love to be at a
both women, man. Hey, I can't meet none of them in person. I'm telling you, they like enchanted.
That magical, bro. Yeah,
both Jill Scott and
bro. After seeing what she do to a microphone, I definitely can't meet Jill Scott.
I didn't even know she had that in there. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
I love her, but no, girl, you make me look bad. Very bad. But
yeah, straight up. You know what I mean? I'm feeling like, but like Erykah Badu, what Andre say? I met a gypsy who put me on some life game, introduced me to the left and the right brain. I was like, yeah, she changed my life. You feel what I'm saying? Like, oh,
Erykah Badu changed a lot of dudes' lives.
Still that video, she was walking down naked and all that. I was just like, bro, you bold as hell for doing that. Like, I was just like, you on some Madonna type, you know what I mean? But it was just like, it's crazy. You feel me? So yeah.
Okay, one more battle we're gonna talk
about.
All right. Nelly and Ludacris.
I mean, you gotta go. Oh shit. I didn't even see that one, but if I'm just gonna go off the top of my head, like,
you gotta watch the one that Hot 97 did where they count them down, because if you watch the actual one, Nelly had horrible Wi-Fi, and once I went back and watched it again, some rounds I gave Nelly that he wasn't given when I was watching it live.
I would definitely say I fucked with Ludacris too, but I would say we just talking about hits. We talking about hits. People can't hate on Nelly, bro. Nelly had all the hits, so I would have to go with Nelly, man.
He lost though.
Did he?
He lost. According to the whole panel of Hot 97, me.
Like, what were some of the songs they had going against each other?
Nelly played Tip Drill.
Okay.
Luda played Pussy Popping on the Handstand.
Oh, shit.
2 uncut videos,
Tip Drill was that shit, though. You BT
it
uncut.
Was.
That was like, I remember when
they took that shit off of air because of Tip Drill.
That's what I'm saying. That's legendary, bro. I mean, you know, Pussy Popping too. You know, okay.
You know what I mean? Move, bitch, get out the way. Verse going down, down, baby. The Country Grammar song.
Country Grammars were pretty.
Versus move, bitch, get out the way.
That's hard. That's hard. That's hard.
They play that everywhere.
That is hard.
Move, bitch, and Mystical too.
Country Grammar. That would be Country Grammar. Yeah.
I mean, like, but then he played songs like Dilemma, but then he turned around and played goddamn Lovers and Friends.
Oh, so he playing, he wasn't playing like his ones, you know. He
no, you know, Lovers and Friends. Lovers and Friends had Usher, Lil Jon, and Luda.
Yeah, and Luda. So he had Luda in there.
And he put that up against Kelly Rowland and Nelly.
Yeah, that ain't it.
Who would you have gave it to?
Yeah. Obviously, I would gave Lovers and Friends. So he just picked the wrong songs. Then you know.
Yeah, he put the wrong shit in the wrong round. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Man, you know who I want to see, because they ain't happened yet, right? Is it's supposed to be DMX and J?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Or is it DMX and M?
DMX say he want J, but they trying to give him
Eminem.
It's Eminem?
Yeah.
Okay. Word. I thought it was somebody else.
DMX or something like that.
I think it was Snoop Dogg, yo. I think it's Snoop. DMX versus Snoop, if I'm not mistaken. But now that everybody's out and about, I think the versus shits are dead. But they was trying to do 50. They wanted to do 50 versus Ja Rule. Now, hit wise, who you got?
Well, if they put them up against each other, 50, I would give it to 50. You know what I'm saying? Because he did it in his career, you know what I mean? To where he Ja got hits though. Ja got hits though.
Way more.
So I'm saying, like, I think Ja should win, but I would think 50 would win. Like if they put them together like that. But Ja, man, listen, people sleep on Ja or whatever, or they let, you know, whatever 50 and them had going on, and they they take away the creativity of that man. But that man had hits, bro.
Yeah, he did.
Them niggas was pumping hits. They was like a hit factory. Yeah.
We down to 5 minutes. So I kind of need you to give your social sites, all the above, and then set up Heaven Part 3.
All right. Yeah, basically, man, I'll give y'all a shout out to y'all can go to Bandcamp, Bartell at bandcamp.com. Y'all can get the Hope album that's on there right now. You know what I mean? It's still up. I'm rebranding, so I got some stuff that's coming this summer where I'm gonna have everything out. But right now, just follow me on Instagram _Bartell. You know what I mean? As well as the League of Extraordinary Figures, or it's LOEF, Loaf. You know what I mean? Other than that, Heaven Part 3. This is a part of the new album that I'm working on called Soul Apostle. You know what I mean? Soul Apostle, Apostle Soul. It's basically, like I said, man, I'm just doing what I feel like I'm purpose to do, and just expressing myself in a sense like that, and just walking as I should. You feel me? So this song is a glimpse of, like, some of like the new album and what you can expect to drop. You know what I mean? And it kind of ties in with the times a little bit, as far as what everything's going on right now too, as well.
Sounds like a plan, my man. And big salute to you for being here. Happy Father's Day again to you. I really enjoyed chatting with you. Can't wait to see you again tomorrow. It's going to be very interesting.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, man.
Yes. Thank you for stepping up, because we need a judge. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Non-biased.
Yeah. I'm ready to see. I'm ready to get it. You feel me?
Hey, just wait till you hear the tracks. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna be like, "What that man say? What?" Hey, for real, they both did their thing. I'm not lying, bro. It's real good. But we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all know how I do. Normally it's Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. The weather yesterday was pretty bad, but today we came through. Special edition for you dads out there, you baby raisers, and I raised 2 same way. So I know how it go in life, and I appreciate every man that plays a part in these children's lives, and I'm pretty sure they do too. And outside of that, man, we about to get into this Heaven Part 3. Y'all tune in tomorrow to Static Talks, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's going down. You'll see the flyer coming up on social media about B-Funk versus IBJ. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be dope. But until next week, positive energy always create elevation. And if that was over your head, all I'm saying is peace.
I know. I've been in a position. It's not control. It's not like he wants to kill. He just doesn't want to die. You know what I'm saying? It's that situation when we are living in a war zone. It's not as easy as these people are making us think, that they just got some criminal ass black kids. It is not like that. We live in hell. We live in the gutter.
It's the stairway to heaven, highway to hell. I mean, it's slow to ascend, but quick to follow us fail. Up the stairway to heaven, keep marching well. Don't be the guy so no fail. It's the stairway to heaven, highway to hell. That mean it's slow to ascend, but quick to follow us fail. Up the stairway to heaven, no lie I tell. Keep eyes up, you soon prevail. They say that time flies. Don't swat that, it's annoying trying to catch. Meaning don't be late from a stress, not a smarten up, little dog. Every bone they meant to go fetch. Life is a movie, but not all about us. You don't be cautious, riding the amusement, sometimes afraid of the junction. But at the horror ends, some sins scoring this, now you screaming. Gotta stand and roll with the film until the transition seamless. It ain't not be gifted with curses and blessings. Even absent teachers taught valuable lessons. The surface has gotta scrub to rid the stain of its resins. When it's history that's repeated, don't recycle the stresses. The game to be so not told, but the lessons you freely teach. Learn kindness, only lose touch when humility out the reach. Can have bullets pop to the sky without fists that's willing to fly. If you can't look me in my eye, how it is you prepare to die. It's a stairway to heaven, highway to hell. That mean it's slow to ascend, but quick to follow us fail. Up the stairway to heaven, keep marching well. Don't be the guy so no fail. It's a stairway to heaven, highway to hell. That mean it's slow to ascend, but quick to follow us fail. Up the stairway to heaven, no lie I tell. Keep eyes up, you soon prevail.